Have you ever noticed that little voice in your head? The one that whispers doubts when you stumble, or maybe cheers you on when you succeed? That voice isn't just noise, it's the architect of your reality. Ancient Stoics like Marcus Aurelius knew this 2,000 years ago, and modern psychology now proves it. The way you talk to yourself shapes your emotions, your confidence, and even the life you live. So here's the question. Is your inner dialogue building you up or tearing you down? Because those silent words don't just reflect your world, they create it. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how to blend timeless Stoic wisdom with cutting-edge psychological techniques to transform your self-talk, rewire your mind, and unlock the life you've always wanted. Chapter 1: The Silent Architect. To change your life, you first need to understand how your mind works. Before diving into the tools and techniques, let's explore why this matters. Because your brain is quietly shaping your reality every moment of every day. Your brain is a meaning-making machine, constantly interpreting the world around you through the lens of your beliefs, past experiences, and emotions. Picture this. Two friends watch the same movie. One walks away raving about its brilliance, while the other shrugs, unimpressed. Same film, different realities. Or think of a rainy day. Some see a gloomy inconvenience, others a cozy chance to relax. That's your brain at work, constructing a version of reality unique to you. And the script directing this process? It's your self-talk, the inner voice narrating your life. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, nailed this over 2,000 years ago in his Meditations. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This isn't just ancient wisdom, it's a psychological truth. Aurelius understood that external events don't dictate our happiness. Our thoughts about them do. Lose a job and one person might think, I'm a failure, while another sees, this is my chance to start fresh. The event is the same. The self-talk makes all the difference. Modern neuroscience backs this up with neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself. Every thought you repeat strengthens a neural pathway, like a trail you trudge through the woods. Dwell on, I can't do this, and you deepen a path of doubt. But shift to, I'll figure it out, and you carve a new trail toward confidence. For example, studies show that people who practice gratitude daily don't just feel better, they physically strengthen brain circuits tied to positivity. Your self-talk doesn't just reflect your reality, it builds it. The Stoics got this long before science caught up. Their method? Guard your thoughts like a fortress. They practiced cognitive reframing, challenging negative ideas and replacing them with rational, empowering ones. Imagine spilling coffee on your shirt before a big meeting. The knee-jerk thought might be, great, I'm a mess, today's ruined. A Stoic would pause and reframe, this is minor, I can still show up and do my best. By mastering their inner dialogue, they stayed calm and resilient, no matter the chaos outside. Now that we see how self-talk shapes your mind and your life, let's dive into the Stoic method for mastering it. It's a practical way to rewire your brain, shift your reality, and attract the life you want. Chapter 2: Rewiring Self-Talk. Imagine standing on the bank of a river, watching the water rush past. Leaves, twigs, and debris drift along. Some speed by, others linger briefly before vanishing downstream. Now picture your mind as that river. Thoughts flow through it endlessly. I'm not good enough. Today was a disaster, or even, I've got this. Some are uplifting, others drag you down. But here's the secret. You don't have to dive in and drown. You can stay on the bank, watching them pass. This is the first step to mastering self-talk. Understanding that you are not your thoughts. You are the observer, the one standing apart, free to decide which thoughts matter. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus nailed this truth when he said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. And where does that reaction begin? In your mind. Your thoughts aren't commands you must obey. They're suggestions you can choose to accept or let drift away. Take a simple example. You spill coffee on your shirt and think, "I'm such a klutz." Is that true? Or is it just a fleeting jab from your inner critic? By stepping back and observing, you see it for what it is, a thought, not a fact. This mental shift is what psychologists call cognitive diffusion. Unhooking yourself from harmful thoughts instead of letting them pull you under. The Stoics mastered this long before psychology gave it a name. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, faced chaos daily, wars, betrayals, a crumbling empire. Yet he found calm by journaling. He didn't write to wallow in his worries. He wrote to examine them, to hold them up to the light of reason and watch them lose their power. You can do the same. Here's a simple, powerful exercise to try. Catch the thought. Next time negative self-talk creeps in, like "I always fail" or "I'm not enough," pause right there. Write it down. Scribble it on paper or type it into your phone as if someone else said it to you. Question it. Ask, would I let a friend say this to me? Is it even true or just a tired old habit? 9 times out of 10, you'll see the thought for the flimsy lie it is. It's like a playground bully, loud and intimidating until you face it head on, and then it shrinks. This isn't about silencing your mind, good luck with that. It's about choosing what to listen to. With practice, you'll notice the river of your thoughts flowing more smoothly, carrying less junk to trip over. This is your power, to stand on the bank, to observe without judgment, to decide what shapes your day. You're not a prisoner of your mind. You're its guide. Let that sink in, and you're already on your way to rewriting the script. Chapter 3, The Language of Strength. Reframe your inner dialogue. Picture this. Your mind is a theater, and every thought is an actor vying for the starring role in your life story. Some deliver lines that inspire courage and clarity. Others sabotage you with doubt and despair. The twist? You're the director. You don't have to let every thought take center stage. You can rewrite the script. The Stoics mastered this art centuries ago, and their secret weapon was reframing, choosing words that turn obstacles into opportunities. As Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, put it, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This isn't just ancient wisdom. It's a call to action. Your inner dialogue shapes your reality, and you have the power to make it speak the language of strength. Reframing, adjusting the lens of your mind. Imagine your thoughts as a pair of glasses. A negative lens distorts everything. Suddenly, a missed deadline becomes, "I'm a failure," and a harsh comment feels like proof you're not enough. Reframing swaps that lens for one that reveals possibility. It's not about denying reality or faking positivity. It's about choosing a perspective that moves you forward. Let's say you flunk a test. Your gut reaction might be, "I'm hopeless at this." That's the old lens talking. Reframe it. This test didn't go well, but it's a chance to figure out what I need to work on. Same event, different story. The first thought traps you, the second sets you free. This idea isn't new. The Stoics called it cognitive reframing, a way to take control of your mind's narrative. Today, cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, backs it up. Change your thoughts, and you change your emotions and actions. It's practical, proven, and within your reach. The science behind the shift. Here's where it gets fascinating. Your brain listens to every word you tell it. Repeat, "I can't do this." And you carve neural pathways that make giving up feel natural. But reframe it to, "I'm figuring this out." And you build grooves of grit and growth. Neuroscience shows that positive self-talk doesn't just lift your mood, it rewires your brain. Athletes who reframe exhaustion as, "I'm getting stronger," outlast their peers. Students who see nerves as, "I'm ready to tackle this." Chapter 4. Emotional contagion. The power of the people around you. Your self-talk isn't a solo act. It's a chorus, shaped by the voices and energies of the people around you. Picture this. When you're surrounded by negativity, constant complaints, criticism, or self-doubt, it's like your inner voice gets handed a script full of gloom. "I can't do this," it starts to whisper, or "Why even try?" But flip the scene. Spend time with people who radiate confidence, optimism, and discipline, and suddenly your self-talk sings a different tune. "I've got this," or "I'm stronger than I think." This isn't just a feel-good idea. It's a truth the Stoic philosopher Seneca nailed centuries ago when he said, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you." And guess what? Modern science backs him up. Studies show that emotions spread like a contagion, rippling through your social circle via your brain's mirror neurons. Hang out with someone calm and collected, and your own stress starts to fade. Sit with a chronic complainer, and your mind picks up the grumble. It's not magic. It's how we're wired. The reflection test. So let's get real for a second. Take a quick mental snapshot of the people you spend the most time with, your top 5 maybe. Now ask yourself, do they speak with wisdom and confidence? Are their words building something strong in you or tearing it down? Do they lift me up or drag me down? Do you leave their presence feeling energized or drained? If my self-talk sounded exactly like theirs, would I be proud of it? Imagine your inner voice mimicking their tone, their words, their vibe. Is it a voice you'd cheer for? If the answer to that last one is no, it's a signal. Your self-talk is too precious to let it echo toxicity. If you wouldn't let a friend talk to you with harsh, doubting words, why let your own mind do it? And why let others plant those seeds? Why your circle matters. The people around you aren't just background noise. They're co-authors of your reality. Surround yourself with those who embody the traits you admire: resilience, positivity, discipline, and your brain starts mirroring their patterns. It's like upgrading the software of your mind. But let negativity dominate your circle, and it's a slow leak, draining your confidence and rewriting your inner narrative with doubt. Take control, a simple plan. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight, but you can start steering the ship. Here's how. Spot the influences. Look at your daily interactions. Who's pouring strength into you? Who's sapping it? Amplify the good. Seek out those who inspire you, a friend who cheers you on, a co-worker with a can-do attitude, even a book or podcast that lights you up. Guard your space. You don't need to ditch every negative person. Sometimes that's not an option, but you can limit their pull. When the venting starts, listen kindly, then shift gears or step away. The bottom line. Your self-talk is a treasure, and the people around you hold the power to polish it or tarnish it. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with voices that speak the language of growth and strength, and watch how your inner world transforms. Because if you wouldn't accept toxic words from a friend, don't accept them from yourself either. And don't let others sneak them into your mind. Chapter 5. The Stoic Power of Gratitude and Acceptance. Now that you've learned how to reframe your self-talk, it's time to make those changes stick. Enter 2 Stoic heavyweights: gratitude and acceptance. These aren't just philosophical buzzwords. They're the tools that cement your new mindset into something permanent. By training your mind to focus on what is rather than what's missing, and letting go of what you can't control, you'll transform your inner dialogue into a source of strength. Let's break it down. Gratitude. Finding abundance in the now. Gratitude is like flipping a switch in your brain. Instead of obsessing over what you don't have, more confidence, more time, more whatever, it shines a light on what's already yours. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, nailed this daily practice when he wrote, "Do not indulge in dreams of having what you do not have. but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess. This isn't about pretending problems don't exist. It's about shifting your focus from scarcity to growth. When your self-talk is stuck on, "I wish I had more," you're setting yourself up to feel incomplete. But when you pause to notice what's working, like the skills you've built or the small wins you've racked up, you give your mind a new script. How it rewires you. Gratitude isn't just feel-good fluff. Studies show it strengthens neural pathways tied to positivity, making your brain better at spotting the good stuff over time. Put it to work. Next time you catch yourself thinking, "I wish I had more confidence," hit pause. Swap it out for, "I'm grateful for the moments I've already shown confidence. I'm thankful for the wisdom I'm gaining every day." These shifts turn your self-talk from a critic into a cheerleader. The more you practice, the more your brain starts expecting good things. And that's when the magic happens. Acceptance. Letting go to take control. Acceptance is the other half of this Stoic power duo. It's about facing a simple truth. Some things are out of your hands. The weather, other people's choices, the past. You can't change them, no matter how much you stress. But here's the kicker. You can control how you respond. That's where acceptance steps in, helping you let go of what's beyond your reach so you can focus on what's within it. This isn't resignation, it's clarity. The Stoics even had a term for it, amor fati, or loving your fate. It's about embracing life as it comes, not because you love every twist, but because fighting the inevitable. Chapter 6, The Unbreakable Mind, turning self-talk into a lifelong practice. Mastering self-talk isn't a one-time shift. It's a daily practice, a ritual of shaping your mind, just as the Stoics did. Chapter 6 is our grand finale before the closing, and it's designed to leave you inspired and equipped to make this transformation permanent. Let's make it unforgettable. The foundation. A daily commitment. Self-talk isn't a quick fix. It's mental training, a journey of consistency and discipline that builds an unbreakable mind. The Stoics, masters of self-control, knew that true strength comes from within, cultivated through intentional habits. Here we'll lay out 3 powerful practices to embed self-talk mastery into your life: the morning mantra, midday recalibration, and nightly reflection. Together, they form a framework to transform how you think and, ultimately, how you live. 1. Morning mantra. Set your mind's tone. Start each day with purpose. The Stoics began their mornings by aligning their minds with wisdom and resilience, and you can too with a simple, intentional phrase. How to do it? Pick a mantra that reflects your values and strengths. Try, "I face life with courage and wisdom. I control my thoughts, not my circumstances. I am resilient, no matter what comes." Speak it aloud or silently as you rise. This isn't fluff. It's a command to your brain, setting the stage for the day ahead. Make it stick. Write your mantra on a note and place it where you'll see it: your mirror, phone, or bedside table. With this habit, you're not just waking up. You're arming your mind for whatever lies ahead. 2. Midday recalibration. Catch and reframe. Life moves fast and negative self-talk can creep in unnoticed. A midday pause keeps you in control. The Stoics practice constant vigilance over their thoughts. Here's how you can too. How to do it. Set a phone alarm for midday or a time that fits your schedule. When it rings, take 30 seconds to reflect. What's my self-talk saying right now? Is it lifting me up or dragging me down? If it's negative, e.g., "I'm failing at this," reframe it immediately. "I'm figuring it out, one step at a time. I've got this. I've faced worse." Make it stick. Tie it to a routine, like lunch or a coffee break, so it becomes effortless. This isn't about being perfect. It's about staying aware and steering your mind back to strength. 3. Nightly reflection. Learn and grow. End your day with intention. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, reviewed his actions nightly to sharpen his mind. You can do the same with your self-talk. How to do it. Before bed, write one sentence about how you spoke to yourself that day. Examples. Today, I turned a doubt into determination. I was hard on myself, but I'll try again tomorrow. I stayed calm under pressure, proud of that. Over weeks, you'll spot patterns and growth. It's a quiet, powerful way to evolve. Make it stick. Keep a notebook or app handy. Keep it simple, just one line. This habit turns each day into a lesson, building a stronger mind over time. The Stoic connection. Discipline over luck. Why does this work? Because self-mastery, as the Stoics taught, comes from discipline, not chance. These 3 habits are your daily acts of control. The morning mantra plants resilience. The midday recalibration sharpens awareness. The nightly reflection fuels growth. Together, they stack up. Your self-talk shifts from chaos to clarity, and as your mind transforms, so does your life. Challenges feel lighter, wins feel earned, and setbacks become stepping stones. This is the unbreakable mind in action. Chapter 6 isn't just a conclusion, it's a beginning. You don't need permission or a perfect day to start. Pick one habit, say the morning mantra, and launch it tomorrow. Add the next when you're ready. Soon these practices will weave into your life, turning self-talk into your greatest ally. The Stoics didn't just survive, they thrived by mastering their inner world. Now it's your turn. Commit to these habits and step into a life led by an unbreakable mind. Let's make this grand, and let's make it yours.